When Joe was first born, we noticed straight away that there was a difference in his facial expressions.
5-year-old Joe Henson has Moebius syndrome. He has some nerves missing on both sides of his face.
You going to show me your teeth then? Show me your teeth.
I had to do it like this. I had to do it like this.
Because you can't open your mouth?
No.
He loves school, loves his friends. You know, he's a very sociable little boy.
Hello.
Hello. He does know that he's slightly different because he can't use this part of his muscles, but just gets on with it.
When he smiles, you'll see one side smiling, so it'll be like lopsided, the other side will be completely static.
Oh, who's that?
Tomorrow, Joe is having pioneering plastic surgery to transplant muscle from under his arm into both sides of his face. This will hopefully give him the ability to smile.
Why's Ted got a bandage on his head?
Because we go to the hospital.
What operation's Joe going to have? He knows the doctor's going to fix my face here and he's going to make this bit work, he says.
Come here! Give us a squeeze, come on.
It's quite a hard decision, because you kind of think, do you want to put him through all the pain of the operation? But I think you've got to think sort of long term. The older he gets, the less likely his brain can adapt to using the nerve to control two areas of his face. So we're kind of limited a little bit by time.
I don't want him to turn around when he's 16 that, oh, why didn't you have this done, Mum? It would break my heart, so we will just want to do everything we can for him.
It's the day of the operation, and the family have mixed emotions.
I'm worried that he goes through all this and then maybe there's not a lot of difference, so to put him through that, you know, I'm worried about that.
Joe, I think you're going to go for a ride now. I think when you're kind of handing your child over and then he's completely out of your control, you kind of feel a little bit helpless. Go on, Joe.
Joe's surgery will be performed by a royal-free consultant plastic surgeon, Mr. Adrian Grobbelaar. He's one of the world's leading facial reanimation specialists.
Come here. It'll be fine.
So everybody happy we can start?
Mr. Grobbelaar makes the first incision on Joe's face. He needs to find 2 blood vessels and a nerve. They're less than 2 millimetres in diameter.
At the alar base there is a vessel.
Meanwhile, surgeon Barbara Jemek removes a muscle from Joe's underarm. It needs to have a nerve and 2 blood vessels. It will be attached to his face using microsurgery. The clock is ticking, as the muscle will not survive long outside his body.
Yes, is it working?
No, it flows nicely.
This is such a complex procedure. Mr. Grobbelaar's the only surgeon in the world to operate on both sides of the face in one continuous operation. He begins on the other side of Joe's face.
Here's our vein.
Only around 50 patients in the world have had this operation, so it's a rare chance for colleagues to watch.
It all looks happy. Just here, you can see there's blood coming out from the muscle, so that's a very good indication that things are working.
Little Joe Henson has been through a complex operation involving 2 muscle transplants. Joe's family know they may not see results for some months, but there are already signs the new nerves are beginning to work.
Looking at Joe, you can actually see a change in his face, a bit more symmetrical, sort of, you know, around his mouth area, definitely.
I can blow bubbles.
He can now blow through a straw and make bubbles in a cup, which he finds quite funny.
And raspberries, that's my face. Mum told me that.
Hoping that that smile gets bigger and wider and his mouth gets to open, you know, fuller. But I think it's just a long process and it will take time.
He wasn't hungry anymore.
He can definitely pronounce words a lot better than he could do before. You know, he's been through a lot, and I'm really quite proud of the way he's adapted. And it's just little things, but it's just little things that kind of think, yeah, we've made the right choice.